Have you heard of Ayutthaya? No, not Ayodhya, but Ayutthaya in Thailand. Why do the names sound so similar? Ayutthaya does have a Lord Ram connection and is named after Ayodhya. Indeed, the Ayodhya Temple Trust has received soil from Ayutthaya and water from Thailand's three rivers. Here is the story. The city of Ayutthaya is located about 70 kilometers north of Bangkok. The historic city of Phra Nakhon Si Ayutthaya, which is the official name, was founded in 1350. It was the second capital of the Siamese kingdom. It was established by Siamese king Yuthong, who came to be known as King Ramatibodhi. Ramatibodhi envisaged Ramarajya for his kingdom as he was considered Deva Raja or God King, a Vishnu incarnate. Ayutthaya was a glorious, wealthy and flourishing island city located at the confluence of three rivers, Chao Phraya, Pasak and Lopburi. These are the three rivers from which the Ayodhya Temple Trust has received water. The kingdom flourished from 14th to 18th century, and during this time it grew to be one of the world's largest and most cosmopolitan urban areas and a center of global diplomacy and commerce. Eventually though, the city was attacked and razed by the Burmese army in 1767. They burnt it to the ground and forced the inhabitants to abandon it. The city was never rebuilt in the same location and remains an archaeological site characterized by the remains of tall towers and Buddhist monasteries of monumental proportions, giving an idea of the city's past size and architectural splendor. 15 years later, Thailand's General Chao Phraya Chakri became the king and moved the capital to Bangkok, to the eastern bank of the river Chao Phraya. There was a conscious attempt to recreate the urban template and architectural form of Ayutthaya. Many of the surviving architects and builders from Ayutthaya were brought in to work on building the new capital. The idea was to consciously replicate and try to emulate the perfection of the mythical city of Ayodhya. The Chakri rulers adopted the name Rama too. Today, the 10th ruler of that dynasty occupies the throne as King Vajralongkorn with the title King Rama X. Although Thailand is Buddhist, the dominant influence of the Ramayana is as evident in the country as it is in India. The royal palace has scenes from the epic painted on its walls. Though Ayutthaya, its 2 lakh people and 4,000 Buddhist temples were looted and destroyed, it was restored by the Chakri dynasty. The Buddhist temple in the ruins of Ayutthaya is today a major tourist attraction. The Ramayana was brought to Southeast Asia by Buddhist missionaries. A Thai version is said to have been written during the Ayutthaya kingdom. Later, King Rama I compiled the first version of the Ram Akhyan that is recognized today. The connection between the two countries is not just limited to Lord Ram and Ayodhya, but is also reflected in the festivals and cultural practices. As India celebrates Kartik Purnima and Deepavali, Thailand also marks Loi Krathong, known as Thailand's Festival of Lights. At prominent places in Thailand, the idols of Shiva, Parvati, Ganesha and Indra among others are installed. The Suvarnabhumi airport in Bangkok has huge sculptures depicting Samudra Mantana detailed in the Vishnu Purana.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.